whoa, whoa!
When a car tries to pull a sailboat, it's like watching a toddler trying to walk a Great Dane. Cute, but you know it's not going to end well. Looks like he went from table for one to table for none. At least he took the express route to the bottom. That car's been through more of a rough patch than my ex's dating life. At least it has a good excuse for all the dents.
Look what I do! You doing?
Forklift fails, where the only thing getting elevated is the drama. Just when you thought it was safe to work around heavy machinery, this crazy Chinese forklift fail proves that even forklifts can have their lift moments. Who knew they were trained by circus clowns? It's like they have a PhD in chaos management and a black belt in how to lose every single sock in the laundry. Watching a girl fall on a melting frozen lake is like nature's way of saying, maybe it's time to invest in a new hobby, like knitting. When the wind decides your patio umbrellas are ready for a solo flight, but you're not sure if they'll land in Oz or just the neighbor's pool. Talk about a slam dunk and a slam down. Guess that hoop wanted to retire early. When the camel ride brochure promised a bumpy adventure, I don't think anyone pictured tourists holding on for dear life like a rodeo. Next time, maybe we'll stick to the carousel.
Mamma mia.
That delivery man just took bouncing back to a whole new level. Hope he doesn't try to deliver the next package on a pogo stick. When the beat drops a little too hard and so does the singer, guess he's taking crowd falling to a whole new level. When you think you've got the box under control, but it's actually controlling you, next stop, Box Tastrophe Central. When the horse decides it's an interior designer instead of a jumper, obstacle chic is so in this season. When you lean back in your office chair, but it decides you've been sitting too long, guess gravity needed a laugh too. Dad stepped on a Lego and fell like a tree in the forest, silent, but with a dramatic flair. Guess it's a new way to break the fall. Talk about a real-life break and enter. Looks like he took going out on a limb a little too seriously. Nothing says professional stuntman like a beer bottle to the face mid-flip. Cheers to that epic fail. When this guy pulled off the luckiest anti-strike, even the bowling pins were like, okay, you win this round. Nothing like a marriage proposal rejection to turn a guy into a waterfall. Time to grab a pizza and cry it out. Trying to bowl while skating is like mixing oil and water. Unless you want a slippery disaster, stick to one sport. Man walks into a pole while checking his phone, proving once again that texting and walking is a real pole problem. She thought the sidecar was the best way to ride, but gravity had other plans. Bikinis are great for beaches, not for sidecar surprises. Talk about taking a tumble in style. She thought she was just delivering some off-road mail, but that mailbox didn't see her coming.
Kissing goodbye. Go ahead.
Talk about a mailboxing.
You like the fit?
She wanted to get a better view, but it turns out the ceiling fan had other plans. Talk about a hair-raising experience. Dad sliding on ice and taking out the kid is a reminder that gravity always wins. Guess he should stick to skating on thin ice at home. Attempting a backward wheelbarrow race is all fun and games until you realize the only thing you're pushing is your dignity down the driveway. Man jumps over a creek like a superhero, only to discover his powers don't include landing gracefully. Looks like this mountain biker took the phrase, "go big or go home" a little too literally. Guess he chose "go home" with a side of airtime. Looks like he wanted to take the express route to the top, just not on a roof. Drunk Sandalman just gave falling off the wagon a whole new meaning by taking a detour into the ditch. She took getting down on the dance floor a little too literally when she fell off the boat. Guess she wanted to make a splash at the party. She thought she was going to fly like a bird, but instead, she took a one-way trip to the ground. Man removes his face mask to reveal tan lines so pronounced they look like he was trying to communicate with aliens during a solar flare. Newbie snowmobiler takes a shortcut and ends up getting a face full of tree bark. Guess he really wanted to embrace the great outdoors.
Oh!
Nothing says sexy car wash quite like slipping on soap and accidentally giving your ride a very intimate rinse. Who knew my Honda was into steamy encounters? Loading a truck with a forklift is like trying to stack pancakes with a fork. Eventually, someone's getting flipped. Almost smashed my face during a gym fail. Guess my workout routine is now officially called Faceplant Fitness. Riding a motor scooter with a rice cooker on your head is one way to ensure you never go hungry. Just don't blame me if your helmet starts steaming mid-ride. All right, fellas, what do you think? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more interesting and educational contents in the future. Thanks for your support.